All right, today we are talking about one of the most important and, honestly, one of the most overlooked parts of our diet, dietary fiber. So let's dive in and uncover the secrets of this nutritional superstar.
So let's start with a bit of a riddle, shall we? It sounds kind of weird, doesn't it? We're always told that digestion is how we get all the good stuff from our food. But what if there was an exception? A super powerful ingredient that works its magic precisely because our body can't break it down.
And that brings us right into our first section. We're going to solve this little nutritional paradox. Let's find out exactly what this mysterious, indigestible ingredient is all about. And the answer is dietary fiber. It's essentially the tough, structural part of plants. Think of it like the scaffolding that holds a plant cell together. And here's the thing. Unlike carbs or proteins or fats, our digestive system it doesn't have the right tools to take it apart.
Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting. Its power comes from the fact that it's indigestible. Instead of being broken down for energy, it goes on this special mission all the way through our digestive system. And it does all sorts of crucial jobs along the way.
Now, fiber doesn't work alone. Oh no! In our second section, we're going to meet the two main types of fiber. They're like a dynamic duo working inside your body, and each one has its own unique superpower.
Yep, that's right. We have soluble fiber and insoluble fiber. They might sound kind of similar, but trust me, they play very different roles in keeping our bodies healthy and, running smoothly.
So let's break down what they do. First up, you've got soluble fiber, which you find in things like chickpeas and carrots. This stuff dissolves in water and forms a gel, and this gel is incredible. It helps lower blood cholesterol, which is amazing for protecting your heart. Then you've got its partner, insoluble fiber. You get this from foods like rice and nuts, and it doesn't dissolve. Instead, it acts like a broom, just sweeping through your system, adding bulk and preventing constipation. See? Two different heroes, one super important mission.
Okay, so now that we've met the team, let's follow them on their journey. In this next section, we're going to track the path of this unsung hero as it travels right through the digestive system. So, it all starts when you eat fiber-rich foods. Once it gets inside, the two types get right to work. The soluble fiber mixes with water to form that gel we talked about, which then becomes food for the trillions of good bacteria in your gut, your microbiome. And at the same time, the insoluble fiber is moving along, picking up waste. Together, they create the bulk needed to keep everything moving efficiently, nourishing your gut and helping your body get rid of what it doesn't need.
All right, so we know what fiber is and we know how it works. But what does all of this actually mean for you? For your health, not just today, but for your future too? I absolutely love this quote from Sandy, a community nutritionist. It just perfectly captures that immediate feeling you get from a good diet. It's not just about some far-off health benefit. It's about feeling fantastic right now.
And the short-term wins are just brilliant. Fiber helps you feel full, which means less random snacking and more stable energy levels throughout the day. And that extra energy, it's absolutely crucial for helping you concentrate, whether that's at school or at work. And of course, as we know, it keeps things moving, which prevents that uncomfortable feeling of constipation.
But the benefits don't even stop there. Over the long term, a high-fiber diet is basically a powerful shield. It seriously reduces your risk of some of the biggest health conditions out there. We're talking heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and even bowel cancer. A huge part of this is because it keeps your gut microbiome healthy and happy, which has this amazing ripple effect on your entire body. It's just an incredible investment in your future health.
So this all sounds great, right? But how do we actually make sure we're getting enough of this amazing nutrient? Well, in our final section, let's get practical about finding your fiber. Here it is. Here's our target number. For young people, say aged 11 to 16, the goal is about 25 grams of fiber a day. Adults need a little bit more, closer to 30 grams. But having a clear number like this makes it so much easier to aim for.
And the really good news is, fiber is in so many delicious and common foods. We're talking about things like beans, lentils, vegetables like broccoli and carrots, nuts and seeds, and whole grains like rice. It's not about eating weird or expensive foods, it's just about bringing more of these plant-based powerhouses into the meals you already eat. And that's our look at the unsung hero of your gut. We've seen how something our body can't even digest is absolutely essential for our daily energy and our long-term health. So really, the only question left is, which of these unsung heroes will you invite to your next meal?